All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the brothers teaching the truth and sincerity. And Shalom to the few brothers and sisters that's listening and supporting this truth as well. All right, so I just want to get into some history, digging up some more dirt on the so-called white man, which is you Edomites, you biblical Edomites. Alright, known in the Bible. That's what you so-called white people are, man. Alright, this is about James Marion Sims, and he's known actually as the father of gynecology. Alright, but how did he start his experiments and his studies? He used the so-called black woman. Alright? You the so-called Negro, man. Alright, it's from the tribe of Judah. The Judite woman. Okay? And, our people want to be, especially our women, drawn onto they have that bond to Esau and the serpent. But little do they know. Alright? They don't want to dig into the history. They don't want to look back. They don't want to grasp it. They just want to move forward. They want to join onto Esau and his ways now. Not knowing that they were Esau's experimental subjects. Alright? In his labs, and Esau having his way with them, doing all kind of manners of wickedness. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so I just wanted to get into some of this, just, a little history on this, alright? So James Marion Sims was an American physician and a pioneer in the field of surgery, known as the father of modern gynecology. His most significant work was to develop a surgical technique for the repair of vesicovaginal fistula, a severe complication of obstructed childbirth. Sims used enslaved African American women, alright, unanesthetized as experimental subjects in the development of this important surgical breakthrough. So they didn't give them anesthesia, man. Alright, for you so-called black women to numb the pain, man. Alright, they didn't give you that. They didn't think you were good enough. Alright? They just had their way with you. So you guys are feeling that pain, that torture, all that, you know what I'm saying? Getting incision, getting cut into and all that stuff. Alright? And here it is, Esau's the one that's having you as test subjects, having their way with you, man. And this is how you wanna, you wanna gallivant now. You guys wanna have blonde hair in your head. You guys give all respect to Esau, but not Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay? Not knowing the wickedness that he did to you, man. If you guys actually took the time and do your research on your history, man. The wickedness of the so-called white man. We don't just call the white man the devil for nothing, man. It's because of the wickedness that he did. And then they tell us to turn the other cheek, to forget about it. Like it's all good, man. Alright? Our people are fucked up. We're all fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? And they tell us to just forget about it. Fuck them, man. Because we're not going to tell them to forget about it. They're going to remember that shit. They're going to remember what they did to us when they're in the kingdom, man. Because we're going to give them that hell. Alright, we're going to give them that ass whooping, man. We're not playing with you Edomites in the kingdom, man. Here we got to just hold it down. Wait on your house shy. Alright, but in the kingdom, man, it's over for you guys, man. You guys going to know that you laid your hand on the children of Israel, man. Alright, so this work has been regarded by modern historians and ethicists as unethical. Alright. Well, what do you so-called white people know about ethics, man? Like, fuck out of here. He has been described as a prime example of progress in the medical profession made at the expense of a vulnerable population. Who's that vulnerable population, man? You so-called blacks, man. You Israelites. Okay? But his contribution are also defended. Yes, because the devil, obviously, you're gonna try and defend what he did. All right, not actually giving credit to the women. All right, that he was using the test subjects as, man. Not giving credit to the so-called black women as to why they have certain techniques, surgical techniques today and all that stuff. Mind you, not supposed to be making cuttings in the flesh anyways, man. So this place just gotta go, man. But his physician L.L. Wall emphasized that Sims conformed to accepted medical practices of the time, that he performed surgery for a therapeutic result, and that the woman he operated on suffered what could be a catastrophic condition for their health and the quality of life. So let's get to experimental subjects. Alright, so it says, continuing on, just to get a little reading. It says, in Montgomery, Alabama, between 1845 and 1849, Sims experimented by surgery on 12 enslaved women with fistulas in his backyard hospital, who were brought to him by their masters. All right, those 12 women, Israelite women, Judite women, all right, known as the so-called African Americans today. All right, Sims took responsibility for the care and the condition that the masters provide clothing and pay taxes. He named 3 enslaved women in his records: Anarcha, Betsy, and Lucy. Each suffered from fistula, and all were subjected to surgical experimentation. From 1845 to 1849, he experimented on each of them several times. Okay, so repeatedly, operating on Anarcha 13 times before her fistula repair was declared a success. She had both vesicovaginal and rectovaginal fistulas, which he struggled to repair. Alright, so you got to keep in mind that the reason why Esau is trying to have these surgeries on our women was for them to keep pushing out more kids, man. Alright? You know what I'm saying? For Esau's purposes. Not like he was trying to better the woman herself. Okay? Esau wanted women, our women, to be able to push out more kids. So obviously he's going to do what he can. More kids means more slaves. Alright? So that's why he did a little operations here and there. And through his operations, they're able to find different techniques and be able to implement their practices in modern science today, or modern medicine and doctorship today, whatever they do, man. Modern surgical surgeries they be doing now. You know what I'm saying? Although anesthesia had recently become available, Sims did not use anesthetics during his procedures with Anarcha, Betsy, and Lucy. According to Sims, anesthesia was not yet fully accepted into surgical practice, and he was unaware of the use of ether. Ether was an anesthetic was available as early as the beginning of 1842. A contemporary review of the ethics of Sims' work in the Journal of Medical Ethics stated, ether anesthesia was publicly demonstrated in Boston in 1846, a year after Sims began his experimentation. The article notes that while ether's use as an anesthetic spread rapidly, it was not universally accepted at the time of Sims' experiments. In addition, a common belief at the time was that black people did not feel as much pain as white people, man, and thus did not require anesthesia when undergoing surgery, man. These devils, yo. Alright? Because they put us through so much hardcore slavery, they say, they figured, this won't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Although it took a toll on us, you know what I'm saying? All that physical slavery, turned to mental slavery, alright? So it did take a friggin' toll on us, man. Alright? Heavily. This is the worst captivity we've ever been in. Because we don't know who we are as a people. You know what I'm saying? And this also is thanks to the so-called white man. Alright? And that's the devil of them to be saying that black people don't feel as much pain as white people. But at the same time, they're right on that still. And that's so-called white people and so-called black people. I should correct myself, because you the mites are not white, you're red. You know what I'm saying? One patient named Lucy nearly died from septicemia. He had operated on her without anesthetics in the presence of 12 doctors following the experimental use of a sponge to wipe urine from the bladder during the procedure. She contracted septicemia because he left his sponge in her urethra and bladder. He did administer opium to the woman after their surgery, which was accepted therapeutic practice of the day. So there you go. He's drugging our people up. How is he offering the opium? Through needles. Okay? Not giving the medicine in its raw form, giving it to our people orally. You know what I'm saying? So overall, just fucking our people up, man. Administering the wrong type of drugs to our people, bugging us out, man. But I just want to bring some of these things out, man, because I don't think people talk about or people don't know about this, man. All right, you have to really dig and do the research on your history, man. All right, so-called black woman being a test subject for Esau. You know what I'm saying? And now today they're hand in hand, man. You know what I'm saying? But let's get some scriptures to back this up, man. So this is Deuteronomy 28:30. It says, "Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shalt not gather the grapes thereof." Main point being, thou shalt betroth a wife. Alright, so you're gonna have your woman now, but then Esau comes, takes her in the middle of the night, and he has his way with her. Alright, because this is the curses, yo. Alright, Esau having his way, whether you know what I'm saying, he's using it as a test subject, or he's having his sexual pleasures with her, dogging it out, man. Dogging out your wife, having his way, man. That's the curse. You know what I'm saying? It says, "Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fill with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand." You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be no might in your hand. There was no might in the women's hand when Esau took them to go to be a test subject. Alright, for you Israelite women, you women of the tribe of Judah. Alright? Says the Lord, this is Deuteronomy 28:35. Says, "The Lord Yahweh shall smite thee in the knees and in the legs with a sore botch that cannot be healed, from the sole of thy foot unto the top of thy head." Alright? So doesn't this happen to our women in slavery when Esau is using them as a touch subject? Alright, from the sole of their feet to the top of their head, right? So that does not include their private parts. Okay? So that's the curses right there taking place, manifesting. Alright? It says Deuteronomy 28:41. Says, "Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity." Alright? And all of our people went into captivity. Alright? All the tribes. Okay, all the 12 tribes of Israel, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, went into captivity. Alright? And all tribes have begun and experimented on, not just the so-called Negro woman. Alright? Because Esau's doing that to you native women, as well as you Latino women as well. You so-called Native women and so-called Latino women as well. All right. All right. So this is Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. It says, "Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness," man. All right. Who's your enemy? The so-called white man and these other nations, mainly being the so-called white man. All right. You're not supposed to trust him, man. After all the wickedness that he did to you, you can't trust him, even to this very day, man. You know, uh, so-called white man thinks that he's giving you a ham sandwich. All right, he's thinking that he's doing you a favor. He's giving you a slice of pepperoni pizza. In his mind, he thinks he's doing you a favor. Like, yeah, I'm feeding you, blah blah. Mind you, that's wickedness. That's swine on. You're not supposed to be eating swine. You know, and you simple as Jake. He's thinking, yeah, this guy's not a bad guy. You know, he gave me food. He gave me a slice of pepperoni pizza. You know, I like pepperoni pizza. You know, simple Jake. That's simple Jake mind right there, you know? Not knowing that they're not supposed to be eating that stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is Micah 7 and 10. It says, "Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her which said unto me, Where is the Lord Yahweh thy God? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets." All right? Because the same so-called black woman, all right, that was getting, you know, Esau's having his way with her in slavery. All right, now she's just down with him. Like, she's down to do whatever for Esau. All right, and she looks at the so-called black man, Native American man, and the Latino man as nothing, man. All right, so the men of the Lord, all right, the elect, all right, are gonna see the so-called, you know, the women of the tribes looking at them, and then they're gonna see them getting trodden down in the streets, man, because they weren't down with this truth. All right, they were with their oppressor. They trusted their oppressor, Esau. All right, they joined hands unto him. All right, so this is prophecy coming to you, you women, man, you wicked ass women out there, man. You're not trying to adhere to this truth. All right, repent. All right, this is for you, man. You know what I'm saying, because you need to wake up to who the hell the devil is too, because the devil's gonna come down on us, man. Every last one of us Israelites, you know. And the devil being the so-called white man. This is Proverbs 11 and 21. It says, "Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered," man. So, you know, you black women, you black so-called black women, you guys want to be join hand in hand with Esau. You want to have Esau's kids and all that stuff. Esau's going down. All right, so you chose the losing side at the end of the day. All right, you might think you winning now, man, but you chose the losing side, man. You gonna see. Micah 7 and 10. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just had to bring this out, and I hope this was edifying. But yeah, Shalom.